What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, I got my NBA lock of the day for you today, Monday, April 18th. So, unfortunately, my lock of the day lost yesterday. That Bucks Bulls game, I had just remarkably wrong in my forecasting. I thought there was going to be a lot of points. It was actually ridiculously low scoring, considering how good those two teams are on offense and how bad the Bulls are on defense. So, yeah, that's an L. I have to do a punishment right now. The leading contender is eating something spicy, a spicy chip you can just get at the grocery store right now. Is the leading contender. Someone offered me to split all my profits the next day if I lose it. Sorry, that one's a little too much. That one probably will be a little too difficult to organize. Also, I like my money. If I win, I want to keep it. So for today, I got another play that I really like. This one is again on a total. I think this one's going to be really good. But before I get into that, you have to wait till the end for my pick. The way I go about finding these locks of the day, number one, it's got to be positive expected value, and the market width has got to be below, or 15 cents or below, I should say. So anything 15 and below is good. I can tell you how I go about finding these, how I make sure that it's positive expected value, how you calculate market width. All that stuff is incredibly important, obviously. The next part of it is I got to like it for basketball reasons. So I really did like the one yesterday for basketball reasons. Everything checked out, just didn't hit. Sometimes, that's sports betting. That's how things go. So I'll talk about why I like it for basketball reasons, and of course, I'll go all through the math and how you can use OddsJam to identify profitable NBA bets for you to make it yourself. So if you are watching this video, this is just going to be a game prop, a spread, or a total. My player props are on a different video, and I do have a lock of the day for that. So I'm going to put my player props article that I wrote on the OddsJam website in the link of the description. It'll be the very first one. So check that out if you want my player prop, McSlam, $100 bet, and 3 others that I think are really good. For this video, is just going to be a game prop. So overall, NBA betting has been really profitable for me. This 6,300 is specifically for basketball, and I actually lost money betting March Madness. So NBA specifically is actually higher than this amount. Total profit 9,700, close to 9,800. Positive EV betting $6,000. Pretty profitable. So if you're not currently signed up with OddsJam, don't have a subscription, what you could do, I'd recommend doing is sign up for a free trial. It's 7 days. Obviously, free trial means that it's free. That's how that works. That's what free means. And if you're watching this video, hopefully you're committed to investing in your betting education. So what I would recommend you doing is click that plus button on the OddsJam YouTube channel to subscribe. You'll get all our best bets, all our betting advice, all our betting education videos. It's really helpful for you as a sports bettor. There's some concepts that you need to understand. Some of them I'll go in on this video, but there's going to be a lot more on the YouTube channel. So please subscribe. It would help you out a lot. It would help us out a lot. And yeah, use that free trial. Use the concepts that we talk about in this video, that we talk about on the channel, and hopefully you'll see your profits start to rise in that 7 days. I was up last week, bad week before, 2 weeks and 3 weeks out of 4 I've been up. Variance, sports betting, that happens. So hopefully you'll see your profits rise, and then you'll want to sign up for the year. But for this video, let's get into it. So first thing I do when I start looking for these plays is I look at the OddsJam positive expected value page. So right now there's 4 on here total. The first thing I do is I make sure that the bet has 15 cents or market width or below, as I mentioned. So this first one here, minus 115, minus 102, the way you calculate the market width of those two is you just add them together. So these two numbers here are pulled from the OddsJam perfect line. We deem the OddsJam perfect line. It's pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. We believe they have the most accurate prices regarding lines. So anywhere we find a positive expected value bet, we look at the OddsJam perfect line. We remove the VIG, which I'll show you how to do, and then we identify opportunities where you're getting more favorable odds on a sportsbook. So for this one, the positive expected value play is Golden State Warriors under 115.5 team total. The under is priced at minus 115. The over is priced at minus 102. That is 17 cents in market width. You add those two together. So 15 plus 2 equals 17. If it's two minuses, you add them together. If it's a plus and a minus, like this Warriors versus Nuggets under 226.5, you just subtract them. 144 minus 126 equals 18. So this one has 18 cents in market width. So neither of these are within range. The next two both have 15 cents. Those are both in range. 130 minus 115 equals 15. 129 minus 114 equals 15. These are both in range, both load city bets that I would recommend taking. One of them is my lock of the day, and I will get into it. So, lock of the day, if you can see here, Golden State Warriors versus Denver Nuggets. I locked in the under. I absolutely love this bet. I got it at the under 225.5 on BetMGM. So I already talked about how it's plus EV because it was on that positive EV page. I already talked about the market width, but one way you can calculate to confirm whether it's positive, or excuse me, whether it's positive expected value or not, is you just have to take the no vig line of the OddsJam perfect line. So minus 113, 130 plus 115. You go to oddsjam.com, you go to the calculator, the no vig fair odds calculator, and you just type in what both of the lines are on each side. Minus 130 plus 115 equals the true line of minus 121. So getting it at minus 115 is more favorable, which is why it's positive expected value. And if you're unfamiliar with what the juice or the vig is, it's essentially just the tax that sportsbooks price on the odds. It's how they make their money. They don't actually charge a transaction fee. Instead, they just price up the odds a little bit so that way they profit regardless of what happens. So like take this minus 110, for example, which is the most common odds you'll see on a spread in a total. If someone bets $100 on over, $100 on the under, the person that wins will profit $90. The person that loses will lose $100. Sportsbooks profit 10. That's how they make their money. So that's why you need to remove the vig to find out the no vig fair odds, which we did again, which was minus 121. I got it at minus 115. So this is going to be my lock of the day. BetMGM under 225.5 on the Warriors versus Nuggets. I put this 150 on this one as my lock. Right now, what I'm doing is just adding this to my bet tracker. Bet tracker is something that OddsJam offers for free. It does exactly what it sounds like. It tracks all your bets for you. It shows your profit and loss. So all the stuff you see here, this all comes from the bet tracker. Like I said, it's offered for free, so you don't need to put down a card or anything like that. I can't recommend it enough as a sports bettor. You need to understand what your profit and loss are. It auto grades your bets, which is a really good tool. And I also like the fact that it shows you whether your bets are red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. So green means you did beat the closing line. Red means you didn't. The closing line is just the no vig odds of the OddsJam perfect line. So just because obviously if it's green doesn't mean your bet's going to win. If it's red, it doesn't mean it's going to lose. But the goal is to beat the OddsJam perfect line more often than not, and that's how you can profit. So I'm up beating it over, I think it's like 70%, which is pretty good. That's how I've been able to profit so much. So using the skills and everything I told you in this video is how you can be a profitable sports bettor. So definitely make sure to sign up, at least for the OddsJam free trial. Use the concepts that I talked about in this video. And for my lock, to confirm under 225.5 Warriors versus Nuggets. And that's all I got for you. So if you're tailing, I would love to hear it. Hit me up at my Twitter handle below. You can also comment on the video, provide another punishment idea if you don't like the eating spicy foods one. I would also appreciate it if you could like the video and again, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that is all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.